Hi Libra, this is your December 2nd through the 8th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering or storming into your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already involved with somebody. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, in spread number 4, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And we'll wrap things up with the fifth, the final spread, which will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week, Libra. We have the Tower clarified by the Lovers. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the King of Pentacles. We also have the Six of Wands. In the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. And we also have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Scorpio, Gemini, maybe a Sagittarius. This is one wild reading, one wild ride, especially in the beginning. Alright, with the Tower clarified by the Lovers, and with that Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Okay, I think those 3 cards should be put together and explained together, interpreted together. So something is going to happen real sudden, unexpected, and the rest is history. Right? So yeah, the Tower clarified by the Lovers, right? The Tower could be maybe a Scorpio, the Lovers could be a Gemini. But if we forget about the particular zodiac signs, the Tower could be maybe something falling apart. All right, perhaps for some of you, by the way, you're dealing with this King of Pentacles. Further down, we'll talk about this person in just a second. But perhaps this King of Pentacles is making some kind of a choice in their life. Okay, and that choice for some of you, they could be breaking up with somebody they're already with, and it's just one of the scenarios, right? And they're breaking that apart, they're breaking up, so they could be with you. For others of you, maybe one of you or both of you or them, they're dealing with 2 people. Right? Maybe they're talking to 2 people, or maybe they started talking to another person recently, and when you show up in their life, they could be dropping that other person they're already talking to. Or it could be you, Libra, who maybe you're already talking to somebody, maybe you went on a date or 2 with somebody, but when this King of Pentacles shows up, you're going to be like, you know what, this King of Pentacles is so much better, bye-bye. And you're going to say bye-bye to somebody else, to that other person you're talking to. Okay? The Tower together with the Lovers, it could be falling madly in love out of the blue, all of a sudden, falling madly in love. It could be love at first sight. It really can be when those 2 cards show up, especially with that Eight of Wands, because the Eight of Wands could be interpreted as the Cupid's arrows card. So perhaps it's the Cupid who is hovering you around, and you're gonna get struck. Both of you will get struck. So it could be like, it could be love at first sight. You know, maybe it's, you know, you had them at hello, or the other way around, or for both of you, that's what's happening with those 2 cards, with those 3 cards rather. Okay, whatever the case, again, it will happen real fast, real sudden, maybe unexpected. If this person is at a distance from you, perhaps you're talking to, if you're dealing with just one person, maybe they're at a distance from you, right? And they're going to be like, you know what, I'm going to drop everything, I'm going to come and show up. Right? Maybe they're moving or something like that, so they could be closer to you. Or maybe you guys are moving in together all of a sudden. Maybe they're at a distance from you, and they're going to be like, you know what, I'm relocating, I'm going to get a place for myself. Would you like to move in with me right away? You know, it's just a scenario. But it's going to shock you, it's going to surprise you in some shape or form. With those 3 cards, the Tower, the Lovers, and the Eight of Wands. You know, something along those lines. Whatever the case, right? So here they come, with a Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the King of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. What's contradicting here is that the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight out of all 4 knights. But at the same time, it's also the most serious, the most grounded, the most financially abundant, and the most long-term oriented knight out of all 4 knights. So perhaps it's not the speed that the universe is trying to emphasize, but just how serious this offer is. Or again, maybe they're literally buying something or moving, they're investing, right? With that Knight of Pentacles. They're investing into this union between the two of you. The Six of Wands in the middle is a card of victory, success. Back in the day, the Six of Wands used to be called the proposal card, marriage proposal card. But it's also a card of like feeling good about this, feeling very confident about this. All right, so this King of Pentacles is making a very serious move, perhaps physically, geographically, and at the same time, they're making a very serious move when it comes to you, this connection. And in the potential outcome, out of 3 cards, 2 are marriage cards, right? The Ten of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles, those 2 are 2 marriage cards, and they showed up the way you're looking at them, right? One right after the other. And we also have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is a fantastic card to have. It's a very fortunate card, hence the word fortune in its name. Right? And the Ten of Cups is all about emotional fulfillment, right? And the Ten of Pentacles could be interpreted as a rock-solid commitment in marriage, right? So you get the best of both worlds. Emotions, love, happiness, and money in the bank, and a nice home. For some of you, it's like literally a turnaround with the Wheel of Fortune. A very, very fortunate turnaround for you, Libra. All right? Really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Libra, this spread is for you. We have the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, clarified by the Sun. We have the Chariot and the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Leo, or any zodiac sign. Well, Libra, what can I say? It's a really good spread. It really is. Maybe you guys are moving. You're deciding to move, right? You're not necessarily moving this week, but some of you could be. Others of you could be going on vacation or going somewhere, okay, or getting ready to go somewhere. Maybe you're buying a car, okay. Maybe you're gonna go sightseeing or something like that, or you're gonna go look at cars. Right, because there's definitely movement here, right? The Six of Swords and the Chariot, 2 pretty fast cards, especially the Chariot, right? The Chariot is also a Cancer Major Arcana card, but the Chariot is one of the fastest cards in the deck, and the Six of Swords could also indicate movement, like literally movement, right? The Six of Swords also talks about improvements, all right? So maybe you're buying a better car, a new car, and you're all happy about it, right? We do have 2 aces. On the table. The first 2 cards all the way to your left, 2 aces, right? It's just the way of the universe to say yes. It's some sort of a new beginning. Yes, it's some kind of a decision, okay, that is taking place with those 2 aces. The Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of a satisfaction and fulfillment. It's also a card of a wish come true. And the Sun, clarifying the Six of Swords, could be a Leo you're dealing with, but the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. It's also a card of clarity. The Ace of Swords, by the way, is also a card of clarity. And the Ace of Swords could also be a card of saying yes. So maybe if you're not married yet, you could be moving in together or something like that. Okay, one of you could be saying yes. For some of you, it could be like work-related. Maybe one of you gets a job and you're happy. Or one of you gets a better job. Whatever the case, like I said, there's probably a trip coming up at some point. Again, not necessarily this week. If it's not a trip, maybe a relocation, or things are about simply to get better. Okay, or you're buying a new car or something like that. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Libra, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent. Also keep in mind, Mercury is firmly in retrograde right now. Yay! So we have the Three of Wands. We have the King of Cups clarified by the Knight of Cups. We have the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You're probably dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, right? We have the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups. Yeah, lots of water. At the same time, there's some fire. Right, the Three of Wands and the Page of Wands. And whenever 2 or more pages come out in a spread, I always bring up children, right? So maybe what's going on this week has something to do with kids, right? The Page of Wands could be a Sagittarius child, and maybe it's their birthday. This King of Cups doesn't necessarily have to be an ex, right? It can be an ex for some of you, but perhaps it's just somebody from your past, okay? But what I can tell you is that this person is going to be all over you. All over you, right? The Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups here. This is them just being super nice to you, paying a lot of attention to you. Maybe they will do some kind of a romantic gesture towards you. right? Because the Knight of Cups is the most loving and romantic and caring knight out of all 4 knights. All right. If children are out of the question, maybe with the Page of Wands, they're just going to reach out to you, check in with you, see where you stand, see how you react, or see if you're available, if you're single, right? Because the Page of Wands could be like kind of casual, like, hey, long time no see, what you're doing, I'm going to be in your neighborhood, let's grab a cup of coffee, something along those lines. But then those Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups will play out. So do expect a lot of attention, a lot of communication. And the 3 of Wands, the first card that came out, I forgot to mention, I think this person's like got their eyes on you. They made up their mind about something, right? The 3 of Wands is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and there is no turning back. So they're like, at some point, they're going to be really, really focused on this. So you must be important to this person, Libra. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Libra. This week we have the 4 of Wands clarified by the 3 of Cups, the Star, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, maybe a Sagittarius, or any zodiac sign. So there's going to be some kind of a celebration. Okay, the 4 of Wands and the 3 of Cups put together, some kind of a celebration. It doesn't necessarily have to be like directly related to work. Maybe you're going to a coworker's birthday party, or you are invited to a coworker's housewarming party, or their wedding. It happens. I've been to a coworker's wedding in the past, so maybe that's what's going on here. But there's going to be some sort of a celebration for sure with those 2 cards put together. And somehow, Libra, something amazing is going to come out of that. All right? Perhaps you could be introduced to the correct people. It could be like really good networking exercise, right? Somebody may offer you a job or a business deal or a business connection or something like that. Something good is going to come out of that with the remaining cards, right? The Star could be an Aquarius deal, but the Star is a card of a wish come true. Okay, it's a wish granted card. Maybe somebody's going to offer you a job you always wanted. All right, and the Wheel of Fortune is a start of a new cycle. It's also a very fortunate turnaround. The Wheel of Fortune loves you this week. I think it's the second time we see it. Or the third time? Second, at least second, right? I lost track. But the Wheel of Fortune could be interpreted as multiple different zodiac signs, and Sagittarius is one of them, right? And we're right in the middle of a Sagittarius birthday season. So keep that in mind. It could be maybe you're going to a Sagittarius birthday party at work, something like that. But it's also a start of a new cycle. It's a very fortunate turnaround, right? And the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck, it's the word yes. It's the word yes. So there's definitely a yes happening here. Either yes, you're getting that job, yes, you're getting that promotion, yes, you're getting, the list goes on. All right? So be on the lookout of some kind of a celebration. And that's going to be the launching point of what happens next. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Libra. We have the Page of Wands clarified by the 6 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have water. So you're dealing with this Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, it's them reaching out to you. For others of you, it's you reaching out to them. It's somebody from your past, for sure. All right. This doesn't have to be about love. It can be. If you're a male or masculine Libra watching this, then perhaps you're pursuing this Queen of Pentacles. All of a sudden, you may remember about this person's existence. Mercury retrograde is lighting up the fire underneath your butt, and you're going to be reaching out to them. It could be the other way around. It could be the other way around. All right? Whatever the case, the Ace of Wands, kind of in the middle right there. That's the nature of this offer and this connection. The Ace of Wands is a very fiery, very passionate ace. And one can get really passionate about another person, or one can get really passionate about some kind of a business idea. All right? Some kind of an inspiration. Okay, so that's what's going on here. That Ace of Wands. But we start with the Page of Wands clarified by the Six of Cups, right? The Page of Wands, again, maybe you're meeting this person at a Sagittarius birthday party, especially if that Sagittarius is a child, right? And you're going to run into this Queen of Pentacles, and you're like, oh, hey, long time no see, how you been? All right, yeah, the Page of Wands and the Six of Cups, this is definitely somebody from your past, right? You definitely know this person. The Six of Cups is a card of a soulmate connection. It is a card of somebody from the past. It's not necessarily an ex when the Six of Cups shows up. It can be for some of you, but I think for most of you, it's just somebody from your past. And another thing about the Six of Cups, we're usually glad to see people when they show up with the Six of Cups energy. All right, so yeah, Libra, that's what I have for you for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Libra, have an amazing week.